Right. Oh. Emmrich wants to talk. I'll talk to Bone Daddy. It's so convenient that his room's just right next door. Can I help you?
Rook, interested in visiting the Memorial Gardens?
Yes.
What are you up to?
I must tend to some rites in the Necropolis. I'd like to show you its more peaceful side.
That sounds like a really nice date, and I'm up for that because you sound... Is it bad? I think you just get it at the end of the fighting pit. Okay, that makes sense. We'll say that's what happened. Look how good she looks. I didn't even notice. Oh, ditto. The ropes on the armor match my character's hair. I didn't even know. It's like I planned it. Oh, she looks so... The pink hair with the blue and the gold. Oh, it looks so sick. It looks so sick. Oh, I'm so happy. Oh, she's so pretty. She is so pretty. Oh, oh, I love her. Right. Oh. I'm so happy I could make a pretty rook. It took effort. I don't feel like it was the most intuitive to make, but she looks good, and that's all that matters. Is it bad if I skip and go and have a date with right. I want to improve our relationship. Yeah. Send me a picture. Right. I want to do Emmrich's quest. It looks so good on her, and I'm so glad I ended up working out. I only wish I could dye armor. I wish we could dye armor. It feels very frustrating that we can't, to be honest. I'm gonna go and do that. I am going to fast travel though. I'm just lazy. I need it to be purple. I'm a lightning mage.
Let's ask Myrna and Vorgoth about these hauntings.
I'd also appreciate it if we could see to those displaced wisps. Now, despite what you may have heard, spirits who dwell here do so willingly. Most of our working dead are animated by unthinking wisps, which are little more than impulses from the Fade. But later, I could introduce you to some truly intelligent undead.
Professor, remember those spirits you wrote to me about?
Ah, the Judges of the Void. They should be awake and sated.
So exciting.
I like that I just brought my bestie with me to see all this stuff because I know she's a big giant nerd like me, and I love that for us. It's like, you live your best life, Balara. You do it. My rook's magic style is just anything that works at the time, which feels like it fits her vibe, to be honest. I want there to be a spirit dog for me to pet, but any watchers or visitors are to report at once if they witness imbalances such as dream cycles or broken auras amongst the Necopolis sacred inhabitants. If you are unsure, please seek out a senior watcher for a proper diagnosis. They seem to care. Oh.
Thank you for coming, Rook.
I have a whole bill with my
We're in
Rook,
need of your
Lucanus Emmrich.
assistance.
Nice!
Your letter spoke of hauntings?
Malign spirits freed by by the gods.
They have concretized into a variety of forms. Left unchecked, these spirits will cause great harm.
They must be put to rest.
This haunting was once a spirit of curiosity.
It has turned to a darker purpose.
We must keep track of our skeletal assistants.
There is much to be done. The dead keep watch.
Vognov could get it if he wanted it. So could mine. I mean, that's fair. Why is there something weird going on with the audio here?
Rook, Professor, a new group of Venatori trespass in the Shrouded Halls.
The gall of them!
They come in search of plunder.
We'll put a stop to that.
The Shrouded Halls have been left in appalling condition.
Yeah, the audio feels like it's cutting out a little bit, but maybe it's just me. What is happening here? Oh, gather all the wisps at the belfry.
Memory waits.
That provides scant comfort.
Let's see if we can figure this out.
What am I trying to do here? I like to imagine everyone watching my rock kick down boxes and like, oh well, I guess she's not taking her anger out on us. Ah, that's funny. Emmrich, can you tell me what to do, babe? Like, what am I doing here?
That did it.
Oh, okay. I'm just lighting.
Here's one of those scattered wisps you mentioned, Emmrich.
It's out of alignment. Let's find a receptacle for it while it recovers.
I got it eventually. They gave you a little wisp marker for wait. Oh, did they? I was not paying attention. We'll do that again. I quite like the Grand Necropolis. I'm glad we've got it as like a little area. It's cute. Where'd it go? Where was the room I was just in?
We've an unseen visitor.
They pass on.
We got it. What do we have here?
Eastern Wall. Oh yeah, there he is. Hey, little dude. Emmrich watching you absolutely destroys Sentry's whole pages.
Maybe it'll open if we bring more wisps.
I hope so. I wonder what's inside.
Maybe Emmrich will tell us. Malign spirits are inevitable. We understand what manifests them directly in our world. Jealousy, arrogance, greed and fear, bolstered very often by bloodshed. Corruption of the undead is more insidious. It takes a significant disruption in the fade, a more powerful spirit or mystical conditions to transform a normally serene denizen of the necropolis into one of the malicious dead. Luckily, after banishing such spirits, we may recover the corpse and once again infuse it with a benign possessor. In circumstances where mortal succession is behind a peaceful spirit's downfall, the penalty is cleared. The lives and bodies of those who tamper with the undead of the necropolis for forfeit unto the Mournwatch. I do quite like
They're
the Mournwatch.
powerfully warded, and yet someone passed through these doors not long ago.
Let's see if we can figure this out. That did it.
Placate mischief. I'm sorry. I don't know how to say this without it sounding completely inappropriate, but I have to say it. Does placate mischief is just another word for a brat tamer? Is that? Because that's what it sounds like to me. A Vibrook is a brat. Shut up. What?
I wonder what this is about. We got it.
I didn't call it that. I didn't do anything wrong. It's not me. Placate mischief. What is that? It's so good. Oh, come on. They knew what they were doing. The risen gods and their divine power sense a Potential ally in the Necropolis. We must sway it to their cause according to the unbearable necromancer we've had to deal with. The entity we seek should be in the shrouded halls, but be careful. This being is ancient. Who knows what mood it might be in when we find it. I would love for him to try and placate my mischief. Maybe he needs a little bit of mischief, though. A little bit. The risen gods in their divine power sense a potential ally in the Necropolis. Oh, I already read that. I wish that if you've read something, it would kind of disappear. Hey, guess what? I'm gonna find all these valuables in your home and then sell them back to your people. He can try. How very Mercer. Oh. When I met Emmrich the first time, I was like, "Oh fuck, God. I'm sold. I'm sold on Emmrich. I couldn't feel better about it. I feel like we're gonna vibe. We're gonna have so many spirit children. My little spirit of adventure and Manfred are gonna be the best friends, and everyone's gonna be happy. Lucanus is still my first from romance. If he disapproves of my choices, sometimes he'll get over it. Yeah, you could just make him love you.
One more wisp for that locked door?
Right. Let's look around.
Oh, I had a drink. This is gonna time out. You do what you need to do. Lucanus will get over it. I don't know what you did, but I'm sure you made the right decision. I'm guessing Al made the same decision because we share a brain cell. I thought I was close enough then. I was not. Exactly.
That last wisp's unlocked this door. Let's take a look.
Bond with polarity increased.
That's a lot of dead Venatori. What happened
Suspended
here?
upside down.
Excellent
That's me.
question.
Tag yourself. You did this. I'm playing this for story and story alone. I'm sure harder difficulties are lovely. This is why hours doesn't make a difference if you're playing on easy, because I'm like speed running through this, in my opinion. I might be completely wrong and I might be miles away, but I feel like it's only taken me like, oh, I haven't saved in ages. Bone! What, how many hours have I been playing? 15 hours, and I don't think I think I'm like making good progress. I think I'm like quite, not loads through the game, but a reasonable. At least 2, exactly.
Sealed tight.
Stand back.
The farmer's one!
Other sniffing rats. What form have you all? This vault's riches are mine. I tore them from the dead, and with me, they will remain.
That's gotta be a demon.
And a powerful one, to have been kept behind such ancient locks instead of simply banished.
Let's search around. Maybe the Venatori knew something.
The formless one! The fucking formless one! I thought it was under Minrathus. What the fuck is under Minrathus then? From the Streets of Minrathus book? I'm so happy. I was a little bit worried. I don't know why I was worried. That cast was right at the same fucking thing. I was so excited. I was so excited. Because it's like, it would have been really easy, because like a lot of the writing team and stuff have left, and Imshale wasn't like a big deal in Inquisition. So I was slightly worried they might forget to include the Formless one, because we've had one in every game with Gazkang the Unbound in Origins, and Zebenkek in 2, and Imshale in Inquisition. The fact that they've actually remembered to put the Formless one in it, I'm so happy. I want to recruit him though. Word scroll faintly in blood. They thought to flatter me with lies, so I sealed the door behind them. Well, that's not very nice. I keep pressing V to search for things, and then remembering that that isn't right. What we know, place sealed long ago. Forgotten! Forbidden! It's a forbidden one! Sorry. I can sense magical loci projecting from here in the upper world. How? Demons will manifest on those points, tied to the seals. One demon loci is in the Anderfels, one back home into Vinter, and one in Alathan. Kill the demons at the loci and the door of the interchamber will unseal. Until the entity inside the chamber is dead, lesser demons keep returning. Oh, so we do have to kill it. What we don't know, how to leave this bloody place. Even
says the door's
he was
seals
even
are
name
tied
dropped
to
in the
demons out
podcast.
world.
Oh, that's true. I forgot about
Killing
that.
them
I would have been shocked
unseals
if he
the
got name
door,
dropped in the
but they'll
podcast.
keep
He didn't
returning until we
mention
destroy
it.
whatever's behind the door itself.
True.
Well, let's find some demons.
The Order would be grateful. I've never even heard of this spirit.
Let's keep an eye out.
I fucking have, Emmrich. I fucking have. I mean, we could technically, like, ally with Imshay. Oh, not ally, but you could let him go. But it was, like, so dumb. I suppose they are called the Forgotten Ones for a reason. That's true. There is, there are in-game codexes that there is research on them. So if anyone was going to have heard of them, I was hoping Emmrich might have. Just because there is in-game lore and things about them, I think. Zebenkek and those of your ilk. That's from the ancient Elven text, but the other one was in Dragon Age 2 that named them. But anyway, it's such a random bit of lore. I won't hold it against him for not knowing, because I know everything. Oh, sorry, these are the forbidden ones. They're not the forgotten ones. The Forgotten Ones are the other. So the Forbidden Ones were the demons that were exiled by the Evernuris during the war with what I presume now is the Titans, and it was Gazkank the Unbound, Zeb and Kek, Imshale, and the Formless One. The Forgotten Ones are the other pantheon that were, according to the Danish, at war with them. I don't know why they call them Forgotten and Forbidden, but there's in 2 codexes now, Forgotten, Forbidden has been used to describe the Forbidden Ones. So I think that the Forgotten Ones were also spirits. It doesn't mean anything. I don't think they were at war. I literally just think the Forgotten Ones are just regular ass spirits, but some of them didn't like the Evernuris. I mean, it could have been that the Forgotten Ones were just part of Solus's rebellion. They were the people that he was fighting for, because they get forgotten about. They are the spirits that Solus has fought for all these years have literally been forgotten. So, yeah. How do I go on the date? So all I do is think about this. All the time. I'm so fucking happy right now. I'm just living my best life.
Our contact was right. What we're after will be sealed away. Search the whole place. Have you seen how far down it goes?
For your gods! Attack! Time again? The gods! Choke them down, please.
Looks like the Venatori planned on taking a few things with them.
The villains.
I fucking love Emmrich. Hey! We just saw reference to the Formless One. I was very excited. Sarah, you and me both. I've been updating my personal lore document. Oh, good! Good! I'm gonna have to do a lore update video. I haven't written anything down, though. I love being right. It's my mantra for my updates. I love being right. There's so many times where I'm like, I know everything. All the time. Forever and always. Yeah, don't it look good? She looks hot as fuck. People call me crazy. They called me crazy.
I must say, of all our theories throughout the ages, no one thought ancient elves came from spirits was very likely.
I fucking did!
The Mournwatch knew?
Not at all. It was only one proposition amongst thousands, and not well credited.
You could write a paper for the Watchers, or both of us could.
What a wonderful idea. Though we'll have some difficulty citing our sources.
Right. I guess Solus's memories are technically a diary?
I fucking love those. Yeah, I didn't catch up on your companions, but I did the side quests and best. Some guys were 8 or 10 levels above me. Nice. I missed out on one. I missed out on a quest with Nev. I forgot to do it before getting Davrin, but these things happen. You're laughing. The ancient elves started a war with the Titans, and you're laughing. Oh, it's a hard life. Being this right all the time. Nev was trying to bed Lucanus. Oh.
There's
Nev
a
still
haunting.
hates me and I feel grief. I am so sorry, my friend. Oh no! Am I gonna die?
Get clear. Ranged thing coming. Bad spot. Move.
We're attacking from afar!
That haunting was like a creepy Manfred.
Manfred would never be so vicious. Though, when pressed the wrong way, errant spirits of curiosity.
Oh, you can. I've got my. I've got the dirty robes.
Sometimes turn to malice.
Emmrich approves. Emmrich approves. Placate mystery. I'm gonna just start calling it Brat Tamer. I'm so glad that you're here. Right, see you later. Thanks for being here. I'm so glad I got to share that with you, Ditto.
I can assist.
I think this wisp wants something.
What do you want? Night. Saw you law or other things regarding yes, there's the formless one is locked up in here and we have to kill some demons in order to go in and kill it because it's letting other demons out. But yeah, but it's in the Grand Necropolis, you'll find out. And he just talks to you and it's labelled the formless one. And Emmrich's like, I've never heard of a spirit like that before. And I'm like, I fucking have. I was so excited. I was so excited for the formless one. Oh, no, we'll go in. I want to carry on and do this one. You're getting Tash now. Nice. Yeah, I did mess up and miss one quest for Nev by skipping straight to getting Davrin, but it is what it is. If Nev hates me, Nev hates me. At the end of the day, I just really wanted to get my other companions, so... No regrets. I'm not reloading. Oh. But I don't want to walk round. The way they can't, that way they can't wander off and... I mean, that's a good idea. It's a good idea to do your other quest first.
More Venatori. And they're summoning a demon this time.
There's a fight ahead.
For the gods of Tevinter! That is not... I am made strong.
Great job, Rook.
Venatori. Sure made themselves cozy here.
The cultists will be staying longer than they imagined.
No, Orgoth will be happy. I think that's the last of the trespassing Venatori.
It's a travesty so many of them gathered here undetected. We really must raise some new corpse guards.
I'll need a wisp.
But where is the wisp is the question. Oh, there it is. Rat tamer.
Straight away.
We got it.
What do you dream of in the dark?
No! Not yet! Don't bury me! I'm alive! I'm still alive!
Oh my god.
It's open. There's light.
It seems like he wants to help people. I really like him. Oh yay, okay cool. Polite acquaintance. I would like us to be more than a polite acquaintance, but that's okay. Well, at least Lucanus likes me. hate that.
I see we've company.
The Varans really don't burn the dead?
The Vara is dedicated to preserving the deceased.
Hammy, hammy, ha!
Necropolis seem a bit exotic to you all.
I mean, depends what you're used to. Have you been to Arlington lately?
That's the last of them.
Is everyone intact?
Oh, bless him. He's such a sweetheart. I should have saved. Never mind.
Thank you again for coming. My duties include tending to these rites of remembrance. Excellent. Manfred found his way down. Very good, Manfred.
He sounds excited.
I thought we'd start the rites here. A tableau of the dead, commissioned 173 years ago. These lives were flickers against the ages, precious, fragile, and finite. Now they serve as a warning. Don't linger overlong in the gloom. Live with grace and fervor while you may.
It's like being in a very, very specialized museum.
Yes, but the purpose of the tableau...
Wait, did one just move?
That one's livelier. Here. Who were you when you breathed above?
This body was a tailor's, a mother's. She laughed and taught and wove the robes kings wore when they were crowned.
Someone must realign her thoracic vertebrae. I hope the novices are inspecting the displays.
This is cool. I like this. I like him. He's a good egg.
Seems disrespectful to abandon something you built.
Precisely. No wonder there's been an uptick in hauntings.
Wait, what?
Let's continue.
So what now?
We light candles in remembrance of the dead. Would you care to light the candle, Rook? Look at this. The last tomb of the Tannhausens. A very influential family in the Storm Age.
We broke the bones of dragons.
A posthumous motto. Their last heir met his match against a Highland Ravager.
Death by dragon? I'm surprised there was enough to bury.
Do you know, I never expected that the door we found back in the Vault of the Beloved would lead here.
So the Necropolis actually shuffles its rooms around?
From time to time. Very unlikely to happen while we're inside a chamber. Could you light the next candle? Aha! One of my favorite flowers! A variegated weeping widower.
You know your plants.
Alchemy is my hobby. It's a break from teaching spirit calling and theoretical applied metaphysics.
Right. Just on the side.
This way, Rook.
You were right about the gardens being peaceful.
The Necropolis has its dangers, but these places are a refuge for the dead.
How many people are buried here anyway?
Excellent question. We rarely should take a new census. You'll need to light these candles as well. Open your hearts to the final day, companion of all the ages. I was pleasantly surprised by your respect for our undead tableau earlier, Rook. I'm beginning to think people outside Navarra find the Necropolis a little unnerving.
Lords of Fortune
well.
have an eye for craftsmanship.
True. I like that.
The spirits gather. Only a few more candles. Follow me.
Right, let me save this. I don't know what he was doing then.
Ah, look here.
God, the wisps are so cute. I love them.
Hi? Should I say hi?
It's curious about you. We're also enjoying the gardens, but we've one last ritual ahead. On your way, my friend.
Spirits really are your specialty.
I've always had a rapport with them. Even as a child, they were my companions.
After you started training here?
After I was orphaned.
Oh.
A
Same
collapsed
seas.
building, swift deaths. After the funeral, the Watchers took me in.
My Rook, not me, obviously.
Belated condolences, if that's worth anything.
Always. We move on, as we must, but those long nights linger about the shadows.
How did you deal with it?
I didn't. When I first arrived here, I was terrified.
And you still joined the Watchers?
They're what saved me. Come, the next set of graves lies ahead.
He is a sweetie. I like him.
Please, light the next candles if you would. There's much to recommend about the rhythm of a ceremony. It eases our worst hours. As a boy, the Watcher's rituals were exactly what I needed to steady my days with purpose.
And some death magic?
Well, every young mage needs a speciality.
True.
All this pageantry, this magnificent gloom and its rites. I ask you, Rook, what is it for?
It's gotta be the living, right?
Yes, exactly, exactly. This place is an abundance of history, of magic, of memories. The Watchers preserve it so the living may draw comfort from those who've gone before.
I like him. This is a good.
We must get to the candle, please, Manfred.
You told Harding that Manfred used to be a wisp until you...
He's taken so well to it, haven't you, Manfred? Here are the last candles you'll need to light.
I don't know why I did that. Sorry, guys.
Once you're ready, we'll need to ring the bell.
I keep pressing escape when to do the tab thing, and then it doesn't do the tab thing, and it's like, why? Why won't if I press it and then escape? Why would it clear it? I hate it.
Let the rites be acknowledged. Our bonds seen and sealed. We honor the listening spirits.
Hail from the abyss.
We witness, good Watcher, faith kept in all our paths.
What was...
The Necropolis hosts many spirits. We thank these guardians for their protection and friendship. We'll need to ring the bell once more to close out the departing ceremony.
So you were really afraid of this place as a child?
It wasn't the Necropolis itself, but what was draped around it. Have you ever been frightened by the thought of dying, Rook?
Hasn't everyone from time to time?
When I was younger, it happened more often than that. That's when I discovered I possess a great terror of dying. It goes beyond dread. Can't be reasoned with or soothed over. It comes without warning. In the dead of night, sunlit streets, a raw, strangling fear struck somewhere deep past the heart.
That's an issue for a necromancer.
Oddly, I discovered I wasn't alone. I debated this fear with friends. I argued with teachers. Yet, it lingered. Manfred's right. That's maudlin enough. There are struggles, but a Watcher should always find peace amongst the graves. And what sort of host would I be if we didn't end with some light refreshment?
I love him. He's already...
Did you set all this up to make a good impression?
Of course not. I was only...
Because it's working.
Then it's my pleasure to share the tranquility of this place with you.
So, a necromancer that's afraid of dying. Interesting. It's interesting that we've got a necromancer who's afraid of dying. And we've got an immortal who's afraid of dying alone. Him and Solus are different, obviously, but there's a vibe there I can't help notice. He's also a nerd. The beacons are lit!
There are no further signs of the Venatori.
That skeleton that used to be a spirit of curiosity is gone.
Our gratitude. The magic animating this haunting is ancient.
The gods stole its slumber.
Ever more to do.
Yes. Greetings.
Okay. It seems like it's going to be a bit of a slog to get the approval or the strength or whatever of these up.
Victory to the living.
The Venatori won't be bothering you anymore.
You have our thanks.
The spirits rest more soundly.
We've much to examine.
Okay, that was what.
Wait.
So shall I do a different companions quest? I do want to do Harding's. I think Harding's going to be a cutie pie. I really want to do Harding as a veil jumper as a romance. I don't know why. It just feels like a vibe. Right, I'm just going to nip to the loo. I will be back momentarily. I have too many cables. It's always really tricky to leave. Okie dokie. Let's see if he's got anything to say. I'm excited. I do like him. He's sweet. Walking in and seeing this every time is filling me with joy. Just gonna say that.
Lucanus, if you lose control
Oh.
of Spite, I'll have to put you both down. No hard feelings.
Good. But you should know, all the people who ever tried to kill me are dead.
Tosh will have my back. You can't handle both of us.
I once killed half a dozen Venatori while stuck inside an elevator. I'll take my chances.
I like them. You two boys. Being such boys. I got toddler man. Ah. I should have saved.
With all my regards. Oh, but I don't want them to think me homesick.
Hi, Emmrich.
Rook, hello. Just composing a few letters. The other Watchers have been most interested in our adventures.
What's the Grand Necropolis like?
Its majesty has stilled the tongues of kings and queens. It's a haven for spirits and the dead, a vast well of history, the
I love
duty
Manfred
and
so
shelter
much.
of
He
every
makes me
Watcher.
so happy.
We who serve it are pledged to an eternal vigil.
What do Watchers, watch for?
There are stranger and more dangerous things than spirits in the Fade, Rook. The Watchers stand against them when their shadows rise.
Anything lately?
A few portents I cannot put down solely to the chaos of the elven gods, but nothing definitive. Perhaps only shivers in the void.
That's interesting. Shivers in the void.
So, I've heard people call necromancers mortalitasi. What's the difference between them and the Mournwatch?
Oh, all Navaran necromancers are mortalitasi. The Watchers are a special order within them.
Very fancy.
We've certain privileges and attendant responsibilities.
I'm accustomed to people being unhappy after I pay them a visit. Poor Lucanus. I love him so much.
What's the Mournwatch do?
Our first duty is safekeeping the Grand Necropolis and preparing the funerary dead. Another is stopping misuse of dark magic and necromancy.
Must keep you busy.
Not often, but on occasion.
Myro's gonna fuck this old man.
I couldn't help overhearing the word homesick.
Oh, I'm fine. Completely absorbed in our venture. But if I were home, I'd be preparing for new students or requests to speak to the dead.
Oh god, my Rook is just beautiful. I'm sorry.
You didn't stop teaching just to be with us, did you?
I'm long overdue for a sabbatical. Besides, do you know how many students the faculty wanted in my class next season? 10! How's one meant to tailor separate lessons for 10 pupils at a time? Honestly.
Can people just ask you to show up for some corpse whispering?
Oh, nothing official. There are very few of us, but we help here and there. Questioning a victim of murder, clearing up disputed wills, and sometimes fetching back last words from a loved one.
Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, fetching back. He's a romantic, isn't he? He really is a romantic. Sorry if you can hear my dog. She's very excited to be in the world.
You can get anything out of the dead and they just let you leave Navarra?
My gift has limitations. The dead only know what they did in life. What was clear under the sun is sometimes blurred when I revive them.
Makes sense.
Honestly, some conversations aren't worth the trouble. Death encourages obstinacy.
Good to chat. I'll let you get back to your letter.
Before you go, I wanted to thank you for your company in the Memorial Gardens. There's another ceremony I have to perform there. If you'd like to visit again. Not yet, but soon.
We have to go for the flirt.
You know I can't turn down spending more time with you.
How lovely to hear you say so. I'll always be glad to show you around the tombs, my dear. At your pleasure.
I bet.
I'll take you up on that.
At your
Wonderful.
pleasure.
Until then.
Hi, finally. Oh, hey, Claria. Sorry, I got distracted by the old man that my rook might fuck. Probably. I have unlocked some murals in my lighthouse, so I won't look at them. I will run past really quickly if you're not up to that bit. How strange to wake up and realise I have no lessons to plan. My last batch of pupils were well set, or so I pray. When classes ended, Edwina and Lorraine sent letters. How flattering to be remembered by one's former students. Ensconced by the lighthouse, I can't help but think of the first question so many of them ask. Is it true? If it's true, for every person who dies, a spirit must enter the mortal world to return. It often surprises them to learn this idea is purely Navaran. Summoning a benign spirit to answer this question is one of my favourite practical demonstrations, and such a treat for the novices. The line of inquiry the students swiftly learn is impossible. The majority of spirits have difficulty grasping the very concept of quantities, let alone numbers. No one, mortal or otherwise, appears to know how to tally both the people in the world and the spirits in the Fade, yet I cannot dismiss the idea that there might be some unknowledgeable exchange of Fade-born spirit and human soul. This folklore is entwined with the very founding of Navarra, and I have learned anything here is that the Fade is stranger than even we of the Necopolis have imagined. How do I feel about those murals? Also, how far have I gotten? So I've gotten the manifestation mural. Yes. I accidentally went too far in the main storyline because I really wanted to get the other companions. So there was one quest with Nev that I'm locked out of because I was too overeager. But next time, I'll know for next time. It's fine. It's fine. But now I'm just doing the rest of the companion quests because I really should. But yeah, I'm having a good time. It's really good. I always want more Solus, but that wasn't the surprise to anyone. How far are you?